Triple doubles, man, but he's not athletic like Russell Westbrook. He was the most dynamic guy I've seen. He called me.
Thunderstorms come with the territory here in the Sooner State. It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Mbah a Moute in at the 3 spot. And guys, Blake Griffin has got to be one of the more humble stars in the league. You rarely hear about off-court issues and interviews. He's engaging and comes off kind of as a regular guy.
That's the way it appears to me, Kevin. The young man has his head screwed on pretty tight and both feet on the ground. He started out as a class act, and he stayed one.
Griffin hits them both.
And talking about Blake Griffin, one of the more well-liked players in our league, but also one of the most teed-up players, top 5 in the league for the past 4 seasons. He's been ejected from several games as well.
Now Redick, after Westbrook's missed 3, leans, and it's blocked by Adams. Westbrook against Jordan, and stolen by Redick. Now here's Paul. The tray. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
And, you know, getting back to Griffin, it's hard to stay grounded in this league. All the money, endorsements, ad campaigns, commercials, and so forth, that stuff can take you off track. But I think he's going to be grounded and maintain his focus going forward.
Here's Paul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. He kicks it to Redick, and Durant comes to help. Outside Griffin, clock at 6. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Durant. 3-pointer. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark. That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Clippers were so strong on the road last season. They led the league, Clark, in field goal percentage while on the road. And actually they scored more points away from Staples than in it.
Especially down the stretch, Kevin. I mean, they finished the regular season with 8 straight road wins to get home court advantage in the first round. Superb.
Now here's Westbrook following the shot by Kevin Durant.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Now here's Redick. He's guarded closely. Corner shot. That's good.
J.J. Redick. And the Clippers, with those 8 road wins at the end, you mentioned, that pushed their road record to 26-15. That was second best in the league. They also set a franchise high for road wins.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Stolen by Durant. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. For the 3. Kicks it to Westbrook. From deep. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
You know, what's amazing about the Clippers on the road last year, guys, was the context. I mean, they had a bunch of back-to-back games and went 16-4 on the back end of back-to-backs. 11 of those came on the road.
Now here's Adams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Shot's good from Mbah a Moute.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Roberson. That's short off the rim. Clippers leading by 6. Paul kicks to Jordan, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft. Obviously, you know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Cantor, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. Boy, and for Randy Foy, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
1:02 left to play here in the first. Pierce inside the three-point line, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. Talking about Randy Foy last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really feel like he got it back.
Now here's Waiters after the missed three from Jamal Crawford, and he gets it to go. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Crawford's got his first bucket of the night. Thunder trailing by 6. Doubled by Crawford. Foy with it. Hit up by Rivers. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Here's Rivers. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for.
OKC, make some noise for y'all.
And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand. Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
Yeah, that was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. I mean, he's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter. And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Johnson, a wide open look. Johnson missing again.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Durant's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters. And Balamute's checked in for Los Angeles. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
But Clippers trail. And they double up Paul. And a wide open look for Jordan. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Griffin dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. Jordan kicks to Paul. Shoots from the elbow. And the wide open shot from Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here is four. Defended by Paul. Here's Roberson. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the wide open shot from Paul. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. And obviously, Chris Paul's one of the most highly recognized players in the game. High school All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on.
And the Thunder making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 4. Paul kicks to Jordan. There's the dish to Griffin. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his third rebound tonight. Highly decorated Chris Paul, multiple NBA All-Team selections, all defensive team selections. No MVP yet. It's probably right around the corner, though, for him.
Yeah, you know what? He's only worried about one thing, though, and that's hoisting that Larry O'Brien championship trophy at some point in his career.
Here's Moore, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for Oklahoma City. Kyle Singler comes in for Roberson. So, for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich, he's checked in. For Jordan. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul.